Okay, on that note, let's take it across to CK Narayan and find out whether today is going to be best or worse. CK, hi, good morning. Starting off on a comfortable set of global cues, how do you think the day is going to pan out?
Well, the day is certainly going to have, a spillover of sentiments from the previous week, which ended in grand style. And if you were to look at the SGX, it doesn't seem to, kind of tell any different story. But the key thing is that in this week, we do not have too many market-moving names coming up with results. You have an HDFC and maybe a couple of others, but I think most of the big names were done in the last week. So maybe it'll be up to flows to really move the markets along during this week rather than, big names coming out with results to really move the needle for the index. And
Dr. Nayan, what are you going to present to our viewers in your plasma research? Can you just throw more light on it?
Yeah, what I wanted to bring out this week is the strong linkage between technicals and fundamentals. After all, technicals, the charts reflect what you see on the fundamental side. And I think nowhere is this more superbly illustrated than with the charts of the PSU banks. And I picked this as a sector because that is the one which is most in the limelight. Now, if you were to look at, the better performing or the better, fundamentally better rated stock, you will find that the market has a clear preference for them. Now, this is a 2-year chart of some of the better known names within the, let's say, PSU banking space. And what is interesting here is that Indian Bank and Vijaya Bank are the two stocks which have clearly outperformed even the likes of State Bank, which is here in the green line, or even a Bank of Baroda or a Punjab National Bank, etc. So the market has clearly rewarded performance, and if you see, Indian Bank and Vijaya Bank have actually performed fundamentally very, very well in the last 2 years. So the market is clearly indicating what is its preference. Now, if you go to the next, let's say the standard set, the Oriental Bank, Union Bank, Bank of India, Canara Bank, etc., which is where most of the trading activity happens, you can see that they are more or less similarly placed, and the market does not really rate one significantly above the other. Now, most of them have been in and around the same level. What can be seen is that within the space, the market has a certain preference for Can Bank and perhaps for PNB. And therefore, if you look at the scenario, and then if you look at these two scenarios, then you can see that State Bank, Indian Bank, Vijaya and Bank of Baroda along with PNB, they actually become the best set of banks. And, these are the ones which one should really be looking at in terms of investing from the large set of PSU banks that you have, and you should leave the other laggards alone from a point of view of investing.
Okay. Yeah.